Hello MBA aspirants, welcome to MBA 360. I would request you all to subscribe to MBA 360 because we are doing a lot of videos to help you select the best colleges as per your CAT score performance or other MBA entrance exam performance. And we have been talking about all the IIMs, their selection criteria, and then we are now doing series on the placements of different IIMs. We have also been covering the top 20 colleges which are non-IIMs. Today we are going to cover IIM Kozhikode, which is in Kerala. This is among the top IIMs which is part of the Blackie list: Bangalore, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Kozhikode and Indore. IIM Kozhikode has a very beautiful campus spread over 113 acres. It was established in 1996 and it is an institute of national eminence, which means it has got more freedom from the government to decide its course and decide its path. All the IIMs are a separate university now on its own, and then lot of them are institutes of national eminence. It has been ranked number 3 after Ahmedabad and Bangalore, higher than IIM Calcutta. Although we feel that IIM Calcutta should also be in the top 5. The total number of students is 1153 and the male-female ratio is very good, going up to 43.6. So 503 students compared to 650 male. And then outside state is 92%. The very good part of IIM Kozhikode is that you have few foreign students coming to, so then the diversity is not only across India, there is also few number of students coming from abroad. The total faculty is 180. So compared to 1153 students, you have a ratio of 1:10. If you look at faculty, there is 180 faculty. So if you compare to total number of students is much better than even 1:10. It's almost at the ratio of 1:8. So the mandatory requirement from AICT is 1:15, but most of the IIMs have the ratio of faculty as 1:10 and better than that. Let's move to the placements, which is the most important part as far as selection of your colleges is concerned. And we have data from NIRF, wherein the colleges submit data to the NIRF for ranking on an affidavit. So this data has been submitted to Government of India. The placements has been 99.64%, 99.47% and 100% in 23-24. Remember that there is a lag of data in terms of the 24-25 data has not been submitted to NIRF. So that's why we are presenting only the data up to 23-24 starting from 21-22. Placement data against the intake. So if you look at the placement data against intake which we want to present to you, then it will be 95% going down to 94% and 97% in 23-24. Median salaries, it was 26.5, then it improved to 27 and it has remained 27 in the year of 23-24. Median salary as per institute data is also the same. So they have, as I said, in NIRF, the data is submitted to Government of India under affidavit, which has remained same. In some cases, we have seen that there has been a difference. So that's why we keep the column in terms of what they have reported in the placement reports and what's put into NIRF data. Let's talk about the placement data in terms of as per institute. We get to see the top 25 and top 50% statistics when we look at the institute data, which is not there in NIRF. And if you look at it, the average salary has been 29.5, which has increased to 31 and then come down to 28.5. Then top 10 average salary is 52.9, 55.2 and then which has come down to 46.2 in 23-24. In terms of top 25% average salary, it is 48, 48.85 and then drastically dropped to 40.79 in case of 23-24. As we had data of top 10, top 25 and top 50%, we have given you a data in terms of possible bottom 50%, bottom 25% and bottom 10%. If you look at it, bottom 10% could have gone to 14.81. This is as per our projection. This is not mentioned in the institute data. And even bottom 25 is 17 lakhs. So if you see the bottom 50% or half of the batch is getting salary which is lesser than the fees paid for the total program. Now let's look at the job roles and then total number of offers made across domains, because this is of interest. You would always see that consulting holds a very higher percentage in the top colleges. Consulting is 32% and typically it remains above 30% in the top 10 colleges. 179 offers was made. The next highest was finance, which is 19.2%, then coming to general management 16.4%, sales and marketing 14.5%, IT analyst again around 14%, and the least number of sectoral offer was made in the operations. But if you look at in terms of the highest salary, the operations actually had the highest salary of 53.58. and finance had 81. Compared to other sectors, although total number of students who got operations job was 4.5, but highest salary was the second highest in this sector. For other sectors, it has ranged in the 40 to 45 bracket. Coming down to average CTC, it is again highest in consulting, 33.13, and then it has remained in the range of 25 for general management and sales and marketing, and 28.5 for IT analytics and operations, and slightly lower, around 25 in finance also. Now let's look at the top companies which are there coming into. In terms of consulting, you would see that we have Accenture Strategy. Then you have, looking at the top recruiters at IIM Kozhikode, we have Accenture Strategy, Deloitte and EY. Then financial companies as O3 Capital and Ambit Capital. Moving on to Oracle, EXL, KPMG, then Indus, Insight, Praxis, and IT companies like IBM, Infosys. Finance companies again, JP Morgan, Citi, Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank. CRISIL, the credit rating companies, Barclays, NSE. IT companies in terms of Genpact, HCL, TCS, HCL Tech. And then e-commerce companies like Flipkart, Walmart, Microsoft, IT company, Cognizant, L&T, Tata Steel, Zomato, and then Maruti Suzuki and Reliance also have been among the top recruiters. The 10-year data for placement, I think, is put on their institute website. You can go through it. And most of the recruiters in the top colleges would be coming regular, which we'll also see in the LinkedIn data coming up in the next slides. We have looked at LinkedIn profiles of IIM Kozhikode. There are a total of 33,000 employees in Alumni, and these are the top recruiters: Deloitte, Accenture, EY, and TCS. Number of alumni who are currently working in Deloitte is 475, 422 in Accenture, 259 and 277 in EY and TCS. But if you look at the total number of employees and alumni who have been in these companies at some point of time is 1409 for Deloitte, Accenture 1867, TCS 1793 and 929 in Ernst & Young. Looking at the MANG companies, which is the trillion-dollar companies, Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix and Google. So you would find that there are employees working of IIM Kozhikode, alumni who are working here. So 10 employees currently in Meta, 28 in Apple, 320 which is among the top recruiters in IIM Kozhikode in Amazon, 3 in Netflix and 121 in Google. But if you look at some point of time, someone has worked in terms of that would be Amazon 1023, then Google 374, 59 and 76 in Meta and Apple. And Netflix, the 3 people who had joined are still around. Let's look at the demographic as available in LinkedIn data. The 87% of students are working in India. But the data to look at is that 13% of students are abroad, which is for a very good institute that students would either start in multinational companies in India and move on to global assignments, or they are recruited by international companies visiting in, which we had seen in the top recruiters data when we looked at IIM Kozhikode. If you look at India locations, then Bangalore, Karnataka is 24.5. Then coming down to, actually Bangalore is 23.5. So largely it is Bangalore based. Then Maharashtra and Delhi NCR in terms of 18.5 and 10.2. Hyderabad has 6.6%. Then Chennai is 3.57 and Tamil Nadu 6.1. So there could be some students in Coimbatore and other places. Canada has 1%, which is the only country showing up in terms of the top destinations for IIM Kozhikode students. But then remember, 13% of the students as per this would be working abroad. Towards the end, I would say subscribe to MBA 360. We are doing a lot of videos for you wherein we are covering the placements across colleges, and we have also covered till now in terms of the selection criteria, weightages given, the fees for all IIMs and the top IIMs. Most importantly, we have done a video that what colleges you should look at in terms of which are the best colleges for you at different percentile levels. Basis CAT scores, when they come out, we have done a video for 70 percentilers, we have done for 80 percentilers, and similarly for 90 and 95 percentilers, and non-IIM colleges which one should look if you are above 95 percentile. So look at these videos, and in case if you want us to do any other video, please write to us in the comments or message to us in the numbers given. Subscribe to MBA 360. Thank you.